In July 2023, a storm hit the cloud. Microsoft revealed that a Chinese threat actor, Storm-0558, had compromised email accounts. This wasn't a simple password theft. It was a sophisticated attack using forged authentication tokens. But how did it happen? To understand the breach, we first need to understand trust anchors. Think of them as the master keys of the internet. When you log in, the system checks your digital passport. The trust anchor is the stamp that proves your passport is real. In the Storm-0558 case, the attackers didn't steal a password. They stole the stamp itself. With a stolen signing key, they could forge their own access tokens. They could become anyone they wanted in the system. But why didn't the system catch them? Because of a validation failure deep within the identity models. The key they stole was for consumer accounts, but due to a validation bug, it was accepted by enterprise systems. The system saw a valid signature and let them in, failing to check if that specific key was authorized for enterprise emails. This vulnerability was partly due to legacy code. As identity models evolved, old validation paths remained. Microsoft was moving towards a converged identity model, where keys could work across different systems. But how did they get the key in the first place? It was likely leaked in a crash dump file from a secure environment. It was a perfect storm of errors. A crash dump, a race condition, and a validation bug all aligning perfectly. The attack went undetected for weeks. Traditional logs didn't flag the tokens because, technically, they were valid. It wasn't Microsoft who found it first. A vigilant customer noticed anomalous mail access activity. Once discovered, Microsoft had to revoke the stolen key. But this is risky. Revoking a master key can break legitimate apps. They blocked the specific key and fixed the validation bug to ensure consumer keys can't access enterprise data. The first lesson? Scope matters. Keys should have strictly defined boundaries that are rigorously checked. Second, logs are vital. You need visibility into not just login attempts, but the specific tokens being used. This reinforces the need for zero trust. Never trust a token just because it looks valid. Verify every attribute. It also highlights the importance of automated key rotation. Old keys shouldn't just sit around waiting to be stolen. Cloud environments are incredibly complex. Identity management is often the most fragile link in the chain. We need defense and depth. If one layer fails, like a stolen key, another layer, like anomaly detection, must kick in. Microsoft has since overhauled their key management systems to prevent a repeat of Storm-0558. For us, the takeaway is clear. Identity is the new perimeter. Protect your keys as if they were the crown jewels. Trust, but verify, and then verify again. Because in the cloud, a forged token can be indistinguishable from a real one. Stay vigilant and keep your system secure. Thanks for watching.